picture deal. And so what 7 movies would you offer to Jean-Claude Van Damme right now, today? Not classic Van Damme, not 80s Van Damme. Right now, he walks in and says, I'm looking for a 7-picture deal. What are the 7 movies you offer him?
I love it. What do you got?
Okay, so my first offer would be he would be the villain in John Wick 4.
Whoa. That'd be perfect. I mean, they brought in Mark Dacascos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they already killed the guys from the raid. I mean, aside from Scott Adkins. Oh, man. Have you seen Avengement? You might like that movie.
I haven't yet, but I should.
Yeah. I love it.
But I would say have him be the mastermind behind the whole society of like hitmen, like the whole Golden Coin Society. He's the heir to that.
Yeah, I love it. All right, my next one.
Yep.
Bazooka Joe.
Bazooka Joe the movie.
So he is a father, and instead of his daughter being kidnapped, it's his son.
Okay.
And he comes to America because he's the muscles from Brussels.
Right.
And he just blows the ever-living crap out of people with bazookas.
I can get behind that.
He's a father on a revenge story.
Yeah.
He gets to add some acting chops. He takes his daughter with him, and she blows up people with bazookas.
Yep.
I mean, the rocket budget will be insane.
But it would work.
But because he just says, I'm 65. I can't do close combat like I used to. I still can, but I don't have I'm not who I used to be. And I'm not as good with knives as I used to be. So I need bazookas.
Right.
What do you think?
I love it.
Bazooka Joe.
I love it.
All right, who you got next?
Okay, and this is a bit of a love letter to you, Mark. The movie is called What the Puck, and it's a Goon spin-off where it's the team from Montreal, and Jean-Claude Van Damme is the hockey coach for the team of Montreal.
Oh my gosh. Yep, that's sold. And then John Wick 4.
Because I'd say in film, he more often claims his accent is a French accent than it is a Brussels accent. He's always from France or Montreal.
I love it. And he's what the fuck. So I'm not going to pitch this to you, but I had a remake of Miracle where he plays the Kurt Russell role and Dolph Lundgren's the Russian coach.
Oh, yeah.
But I won't do that one. Instead, I'll do one called Karate Man.
Karate Man.
So instead of Karate Kid, he plays a guy that gets picked on and starts training at a school that has a lot of younger people.
Okay.
And then he becomes their star pupil and has to fight in the tournament at the end.
Okay. So we're going to take ageism, get rid of it, and do an equal opportunity Karate Kid movie.
Yep, Karate Man.
I love it.
Or, Charlie Chaplin was the kid.
Yeah. No, just do it Karate Man. I love it.
Okay. What do you got?
Okay, this is another deep cut one. Cannon Fodder 2, International Circus.
Wait, does that mean... Okay, I got to hear this plot.
Okay, so our movie ends with Bruce Campbell doing his last stunt and walking off into the sunset.
He doesn't get blown into the sunset?
No, it's a happy ending for the Bruce Campbell character. But because he breaks his record, you know how Iron Man 2 started with Whiplash watching Tony Stark on the news?
Yeah.
So over in Europe, their stuntman, their best stuntman in the world, their classic, their Evel Knievel, sees our Bruce Willis character break these records and says, our rivalry, and he picks up the old time rivalry and he tries to beat that record again.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right?
And I want to see him take a tarp and pull it off of a giant cannon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it. He pulls it off and he says, "One more ride, baby." And the cannon's name is Baby.
Oh, I like that even better now. That's funny. You got one more ride, baby.
One more ride, baby.
All right, this one's really weird.
I'm down.
Gone Fishing remake.
Okay.
It's him and Dolph Lundgren in the Joe Pesci and Danny Glover roles, and they're fishing in either somewhere in Europe in a fjord in Sweden.
Can they be spearfishing?
Yes. So they're in the ocean, gone spearfishing.
Yeah.
But then they have to battle a drug dealer or something. but they're not tough guys. You know, it's like Wild Hogs meets.
Would they pull a Copland like Stallone, have to gain 60 pounds each?
Yeah, they just have to lose some muscle.
Yeah.
You know, and then just. I would like it to be a word for word remake of Gone Fishing, but that won't happen. So I think it should be called Gone Spear Fishing.
Okay.
But no G in fishing.
Or no, fishing.
Fishing.
And apostrophe.
Yeah, no fishing. Gone spear fishing.
Yeah.
Brother.
Love that. Love it. Okay. Hold on to your seats. I would like to see Jean-Claude Van Damme in a remake of Rhinestone with Adele.
Wait, what? Rhinestone?
A remake. You've seen Rhinestone.
Yeah, with Dolly Parton and Sly Stallone.
Right. So this one, it's the same movie, but with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Adele.
No. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard now.
How good is that?
You just won it all.
Right?
Whoa. Does he sing?
I don't think so, but he's gonna. By then, Stallone didn't. It didn't stop him from making that
movie.
movie.
Right. And he still sang.
Well, he yelled.
Yeah. He warbled.
He warbled.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Bruce Springsteen. I think I love his voice. Do you think Bruce Springsteen has a great voice?
He's my all-time favorite singer.
Someone told me the other day that his voice isn't good, and I just didn't know how to process it.
You just unfriend them from social media. You don't need that negativity.
All right, well, I'm glad. I'm glad about that.
Have you watched his Netflix special where he just sings and talks about each song?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's entrancing.
I get screeners, so they sent me that, and Megan and I put it on one day, and we just sat there watching the whole thing.
That's perfect.
All right. I'm going to go. All right. So I already used up one of mine. I have one that I don't really like because I feel like it's kind of derivative now.
No, that's fine. Just do it. We can riff on it.
I want a Die Hard in an IKEA.
Yeah.
With Dolph being the bad guy. I just see them together. No.
I'm getting that vibe from you.
No. Seagal is the bad guy.
Because you know when that movie happens, he's going to actually kick Seagal in the neck. Sorry, my bad. I did not mean to kick you there. But he's going to do it 2 or 3 times.
I just think in IKEA, it's huge.
Right. And IKEA is frustrating.
Ample room to hide. He could build something.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're large. They could seal off those parking garages quite easily.
Yep.
They have a bunch of metal gates. They're basically a fortress if you did it right.
Yeah. No, in a Walking Dead situation, IKEA is the place to go.
I mean, you could seal off. So you could block off the escalators, right?
Mm-hmm.
Block off the elevator. You'd have to block off the stairs with a bunch of carts or something, or grenades. But you could be secure in that second floor.
Yep. No, for sure. That's a safe place to be.
I know it's a weird idea. I just thought I want to see a Die Hard. I know he's not from Sweden, but it worked good. All right. So what's your next one?
My next one is a small part, but in a deal. They're not all starring roles. But I would like to see him as the head henchman in the next James Bond movie. So like the Odd Job.
Yes.
Where he just stands there silently and then does some kicking. And have him have like a metal foot or something. Like have him like have something in his, like not like the Roadhouse blade on his foot, but like
he wears tap shoes.
Tap shoes. Something to that effect. Yeah. There'll be a gimmick with his kick, but yeah, he'll be the henchman in a James Bond movie. The head henchman.
Oh, that's perfect. Do I get one more?
I think you get 2 more.
Okay, I got a great one because I had this one. This one, I want him to star in the Event Horizon remake.
Oh.
He takes over the Sam Neill role.
Yeah.
He's the doctor. He rips out his eyes, but he throws spin kicks too.
Yeah. Could he do blind spin kicks? Like it's a real blood sport moment?
Absolutely. While just people stand around and wait for him to get his vision back.
Who was the better blind fighter? Johnny Depp from Desperado or from Once Upon a Time in Mexico, or blinded Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport?
Johnny Depp, because in Bloodsport, the villain just stands there like an idiot.
Right.
He just goes, I'll just stand here. I'm doing nothing while you're blind, and I could wipe you out. At least Depp was proactive, and he had people shooting at him.
Right.
It's got to go Depp all day. I wrote an article for MFF about how terrible the villains are in JCVD movies. Because they always fall apart. Bolo Young in that prison movie, he just throws cans at him.
Yeah.
No good.
So Bolo Young, when we lived in Kitchener, Waterloo, there was this little Chinese restaurant down the road from our first little apartment, but it was his favorite Chinese restaurant. So whenever he was in Toronto, he'd drive to Kitchener to go there, and there was all these Polaroids of him on the wall.
Oh, that's awesome.
Every time he ate there, they took a Polaroid and put it on the wall.
Oh, how about were they just the wall was littered with them and it got a little excessive?
There was about 23 of them on there. It was a little much.
Oh man.
So okay, here.
Well, you know that place was good then if he's going there.
Yeah, it made me go back.
Yeah.
Because there's an off chance he'd be there, right? So here's my last one, and it would be a remake of 18 again.
37 again?
No, with Tom Holland.
Oh.
But Tom Holland is a nerd, and Jean-Claude Van Damme is like the cool grandpa. And so then it's like a body switch, but also a role switch, right? Because in the George Burns one, all of a sudden he was cool again. But this is that. It's like now I'm my grandfather, I get to be cool, and the grandfather's stuck in the nerd body.
Wow. Man, I love that.
Right?
That's pretty great.
I think I'd watch. I think that'd be the one I'd watch. I don't know. We've got some pretty solid ones.
No, you got all the best ones. Now, I got a weird one for you. Rushmore 2, Wes Anderson film.
Oh. I'm in just on that premise.
He plays Max Fisher's new mentor.
Okay.
Max Fisher's an adult now, but he's still a man-child.
Yep.
He's in Europe. Very Wes Anderson, very centered shots, meticulous production design, and a very controlled and layered performance from JCVD. Rushmore 2.
Yeah. You know what? That inspires me. That I wonder if we could do. I don't want to add another one to my list, but if he could be a villain in Grosse Point Blank 2.
Oh my gosh. Hunting down John Cusack?
Right?
I'd buy it. I'd pre-order it.
Okay, but that's not part of the list. We can't. I did my 7.
So I want to keep. All right, listen. Rhinestone, 18 again, right?
Yep.
What the Puck? Right?
Yep.
All right. I can get rid of Bazooka Joe. I think that's so weird. I like Cannon Fodder too.
Cannon Fodder 2, International Circus.
That's staying for sure. We can get rid of Die Hard and IKEA.
You can get rid of the James Bond one because it's a good idea, but it's just it's not super creative.
Now I like the idea of Karate Man.
Yeah, that one makes me laugh.
That's all you need. So right now we have What the Puck, Karate Man, Cannon Fodder 2, Rhinestone, and 18 again. On the board we have John Wick 4, Gone Spearfishing, and Rushmore 2.
So of those 3, honestly, John Wick 4 is going to be good no matter who the villain is.
Mm-hmm.
Gone Spearfishing is the one that really piques my interest. That's gonna get the first Netflix click.
Yeah. What is this movie?
What is this about? Click.
All right, so Gone Spearfishing.
Okay, you know what's gonna be amazing about Gone Spearfishing?
What? Dolph
Lundgren's character needs to be named Finn. So then it's Dolphin.
Yep, exactly. Oh man,
that's the kind of inside joke I'm about.
Wow, that's good. And
so
wait,
there you go.
Jean-Claude Van Damme should be Mac. No, that's mackerel. Doesn't make sense.
I was like, damn Mac. Like, what's Van Mac? I don't get it.
Van Mackerel. No, it's terrible. All right, so we're doing 7, right, or 6?
So we're gonna do 7.
Okay, so we have John Wick 4, Rushmore 2.
Go Rushmore 2.
So no 4.
No, let's go Wes Anderson.
Because I just imagine him acting, right? How neat would that be?
So when he does act, he does it very, very good. Are you a fan of JCVD the movie?
Big fan of JC. So I watched that movie not knowing what it was. I was just a fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I watched it and it pissed me off because I'm like, he's good.
Yeah, why doesn't he do this more?
It's like, I hate watching a Universal Soldier monologue. I showed it to Megan. She went, that's really good. And I'm like, I know! Dude's awesome.
He's great. Have you seen his show, Jean-Claude Van Johnson?
I watched the pilot episode. I haven't watched anything else of it.
It really got to me. I loved it.
Nice. So what do you think? What the Puck, Karate Man, Cannon Fodder 2, International Circus, Gone Spearfishing, Rhinestone Remake, 18 again, and Rushmore 2.
Yeah, that's the contract. Sign it.
We got him for the next 10 years.
Yeah, and money. There's money there.
So we would have to shoot Karate Man and Cannon Fodder first, right?
Yes.
Because of we want to make sure he can still kick.
Yeah, those need to be done first. And then 18 again can be the last one because he doesn't have to do a whole lot.
And What the Puck, he's a coach. Gone Spearfishing might have some physicality.
Mm-hmm.
So Gone Spearfishing 3. What do you think? What the Puck 4?